What's going on, guys? Today I have a little bit of a problem with my car. I was letting my girlfriend drive the other night. I was going out to my aunt's house and I felt like a little jolt in the car. So I told her, like, step on it a little bit, and it started misfiring and really skipping, right? Really bad. So I had her like step on it a little bit so I could feel it a little bit more, and it was just like, anyway, so I had her pull over and I drove the rest of the way home and I tried feeling it out and whatnot, and it was just not a good skip, you know. And so in this video I'm going to try and figure out why my car's misfiring and see if I can fix it. Who knows? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. We'll see. Before I try to figure out what is wrong with my car, I'm gonna see if I can take it out and get on camera the skip. It's not a very good skip. See if I can get a better Alright, so I don't know if you could tell on the camera how bad it's sputtering, but it's really not pleasant. So I'm gonna start tearing into this thing and see if I can find out what's wrong with it. Now, a little bit of backstory is I just got my coil packs and spark plugs changed about a year ago. So they are all brand new and they shouldn't have anything wrong with them. But I have a misfire, so I'm hoping it has to do with the spark plugs or coil packs, because if it doesn't, then that's a much more expensive fix. I suppose I probably should check the spark plugs first because they're more likely to go than a coil pack. And yes, I could see what cylinder is misfiring with a diagnostic tool, but I tried plugging in my diagnostic tool and it didn't even turn on, which is just weird. Like, I don't know, I just used it, I want to say a few weeks ago, I just used it for an airbag light that came on in my girlfriend's car. But for some reason it doesn't want to turn on with mine. I don't know, but so I gotta do all the diagnosing by hand. For the spark plugs, I have a 16mm socket to an extension. That doesn't have like the little, it's like a little like rubber piece in it that grabs the spark plug, so I'm gonna use this little thing. That's also a magnet right there. That is definitely charred, but that should be fine. That spark plug doesn't look bad.
Blueberry rhubarb pie.
Okay.
And ice cream.
Alright. That looks good. Looks good. The more I say it looks good, the more worried I get. Also, looks good. Well, I can put the spark plugs back in because they are good looking actually. So, and like I said, I mean I just got new spark plugs and new coil packs about a year and a month ago. They should be good, but at the same time I'm hoping that it has something to do with one of these, because if it doesn't, then most likely has something to do with the fuel system, which I really don't want to have an issue with. And yes, I know my coolant is over full, but I leak really bad coolant, so I just put a little extra. What did I do? Well, I was just trying to tighten in the spark plug, and I mean usually spark plugs go in really tight. I just broke it inside my engine. I really don't know how to feel about that. That will be just fine. It gives me something to do, I guess. Well, if my engine blows up, I know what it's from.
Yeah. Can you get that thread out?
Not with this thing, nope.
Did you get anything out?
A little piece.
How you feel now? Better?
Yeah. Thank you, bud. So when I was, obviously, as you saw, when I was screwing the spark plug in, I screwed too hard and I broke this off into my engine. Oh, it was in the threads, but obviously there's a little bit more that broke off with it. So I went and got Pa, because he builds engines and stuff, so I obviously don't have nearly as much experience as he has. So he rigged a little something up with like duct tape on like a socket and stuff, and he was able to get it out. Now I'm going to take a vacuum to it. I'm gonna try at least to vacuum down in there a little bit, because that's scary. My God. I already stuck a magnet down in there, and I pulled this little thread out, so. A little duct tape setup going. If there's any metal in there, hopefully I got it. I guess now I'm going to go get a new spark plug. I got a new spark plug, so I'm gonna throw that in. And then once I throw in the spark plug, I don't have a coil pack tester, but I do know of a way to test coil packs. I don't know how much it'll work, but I'm hoping it does. I'll be honest, I should probably really do an oil change after this. All right, let's not break this one off into my engine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one coil pack out one by one while the car is running to see if one of them is not sparking while it's running. And I should hear like a little ticking sound if it's working correct. And if it's not, then it should be completely quiet and not have an effect. That is what it's supposed to sound like, and they all sound good. That one does it. That one does it. Okay. So they all have a spark, which means that they're all good. Alright, I'm gonna have a think about this, hang on. So, I was sitting here having a bite, right? And I was rewatching the footage, seeing if I missed anything. And I didn't really notice it in person. I mean, I did a little bit, but not like a wicked amount. But on camera, one of those coil packs is not making much of a noise. Maybe I'm gonna try to replace it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna finish my food and I'm gonna go out and test it again. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do this, wear gloves, because if you don't, you're gonna get shocked. Woo! I got shocked anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can hear it, but it ain't like listen to this versus. Okay, so since that is there's still a ticking sound, but it's very quiet. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I need a new coil pack, or maybe I don't. So let's go get one. Okay, so I picked up a new coil pack. Let's find out. Now this is the old coil pack. It is a OEM Mitsubishi. It doesn't even have a brand on it, but it looks good, so. Okay, so I put the new coil pack in and the new spark plug. I really hope that doesn't cause any issues that I broke off the end of the fucking spark plug, but it blows my mind. I can't believe I did that. I was like, oh, when I was taking the spark plugs out, they were just in there so tight that, I mean, I thought like, hey, they gotta go in tight. I mean, there can't be any like leakage gaps, even though I guess I don't know how that would, whatever. Anyway, I just really hope that doesn't affect anything. Like, well, if my engine blows up randomly, I guess I'm gonna know how it happened. So I'm really hoping that did it. Oh my God! It did too. I am so amazed. That is gonna do it for this video. I am really happy that I found that misfire and I was able to do something about it. But I'm probably just gonna end up doing an oil change and I don't know, just trying to flush it out a little bit because I'm gonna be honest, it's a little scary. But that's gonna do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And stay tuned for any future videos. Thank you. Bye.